morning. Welcome to MTH News. I'm Shristi Bhujel. Let's begin with the top stories. PM Dahal is taking vote of confidence on Monday. 10-party alliance to give confident vote to PM Dahal. Voting for vice presidential election begins. Ashtalakshmi Shakya, Mamata Jha, Ram Shahaya Prasad Yadav are the candidates. Chinese seek to meet Putin as Beijing 6 bold a global role. Nepal earned berth in World Cup qualifiers, won 11 out of 12 matches to seal the third place. Now the news in detail. The 10-party ruling alliance meeting held at Prime Minister Pushpa Kamal Dahal's residence in Bagbazar has agreed to give vote of confidence to the Prime Minister on Monday. PM Dahal's daughter Ganga Dahal, who served in his private secretariat, wrote in her Facebook post that all the partners of the 10-party alliance decided to present themselves unitedly tomorrow when the government brings the Truth and Reconciliation Bill, and on Monday when the PM seeks the vote of confidence. Vice President of Nepali Congress Purna Bahadur Khadka said alliance partners would hold their parliamentary party meeting tomorrow to decide about giving vote of confidence to PM. The PM needs to seek vote of confidence as two of the parties that were in the 7-party alliance, Rashtra Prajatantra Party and CPN-UML, withdrew support to the government after PM Dahal broke the alliance, with them to form a new 10-party alliance, including the Nepali Congress and CPN Unified Socialist. Earlier, Prime Minister had told the alliance partners that he would go for a floor test on March 20. PM Dahal broke away from the 7-party alliance as the CPN-UML did not support PM Dahal's proposal to back Nepali Congress leader Ramchandra Paudel for the post of president. The PM shocked alliance partners' support, telling them that the current ruling alliance would remain intact for the next 5 years. The PM plans to expand his cabinet only after seeking vote of confidence. Voting to elect a new vice president has begun at the Federal Parliament building, New Baneshwar. Voting that started at 10 a.m. will run till 3 p.m. Vice presidential candidate Ram Shahaya Prasad Yadav from the Federal Parliament and Rajendra Singh Rawal from the Province Assembly have cast first vote. Separate voting centers have been set for the members of the Federal Parliament and Province Assembly. Ashtalakshmi Shakya of CPN-UML, Mamata Jha of Janamat Party and Ram Shahaya Prasad Yadav of Janata Samajwadi Party are the candidates for the vice presidential election. There are 332 voters of the Federal Parliament and 550 voters of the PA in the election. Voters have been lining up at the voting center from 9 a.m. to cast votes, as well as candidates have already reached the voting center. Counting of vote will start shortly after voting is over, according to the Office of the Election Officer. And with this, we take a short break. We will be back. Do stay with us. Hello again, you're watching MTH News. Let us switch to the international sphere now in this international headline. Chinese President Xi Jinping plans to visit Russia from Monday to Wednesday, an apparent show of support for Russian President Vladimir Putin amid sharpening East-West tension over the war in Ukraine and the latest sign of Beijing emboldened diplomatic ambition. Russia's ongoing invasion of Ukraine is expected to dominate Putin and Xi's decision. China has refused to condemn Moscow's aggression and sought to project itself as neutral in the conflict, even while Beijing declared last year that it had a no-limits friendship with Russia. Both China and Russia announced Xi's trip to Moscow on Friday. The visit offers a diplomatic shoot in the arm for Putin as Western leaders have sought to isolate him over the war, which is now in its 13th month. China's refusal to condemn Russia while denouncing Western sanction and accusing NATO and the United States of provoking Putin's military action has irked Washington as it competes with Beijing for influence. However, it remains unclear whether its position is intended to position China as a neutral peacemaker or suggest Beijing sympathizes with Moscow's claims to seize Ukrainian territory. Now let's move towards the sports news. Nepal national cricket team emerged from the ashes to earn maiden berth in the ICC Cricket World Cup qualifiers. Only a month ago, Nepal were languishing at the 6th position in 7th table team of ICC Cricket World Cup League 2, and retaining one-day international status was a tough ask. But with Indian coach Monty Desai at the helm, Nepal won 11 out of 12 matches to seal the 3rd place, behind champions Scotland and 2nd placed Oman. Today, Nepal defeated the United Arab Emirates by 9 runs under the Duckworth-Lewis Stern method after bad light stopped play after 44 overs in 2nd inning. The UAE had posted 310 for 6 in the allotted 50 overs, riding on a scintillating century from Asif Khan. The home team, chasing a target of 311 runs, refused to give up, and Nepal were cruising at 269 for 6 with 6 overs remaining while bad light stopped play. When the umpires dislodged the bells from the stump, Nepal were 9 runs ahead of DL target. The home crowd burst out in celebration and the national team cricketers ran to the pitch. The UAE team members protested the decision, but their plea fell on deaf ear. Nepal will now head to Zimbabwe for global qualifiers, where top 3 teams of League 2, Scotland, Oman and Nepal, will be joined by bottom 5 team of the Super League and top 2 from qualifiers playoff. 3 teams from Super League, Zimbabwe, the Netherlands and Ireland, are already confirmed, while 2 teams among 3 others, West Indies, South Africa and Sri Lanka, will join in the qualifiers along with top 2 from the month's playoff. With this news, we have come to the end of the bulletin, and before we wrap up, the headline once again. PM Dahal is taking vote of confidence on Monday. 10-party alliance to give confident vote to PM Dahal. Voting for vice presidential election begins. Ashtalakshmi Shakya, Mamata Jha, Ram Shahai Prasad Yadav are the candidates. China set to meet Putin as Beijing seeks bolder global role. Nepal earned berth in World Cup qualifiers, won 11 out of 12 matches to seal the 3rd place. Now it's time to say goodbye. We will be back with another English news edition of MTH News at 12 noon. Till then, keep watching MTH Channel. Have a great time. Namaste.